Усім привіт! Вітаю вас на каналі Avoliana Play. Ми продовжуємо проходити Horizon. Зараз ми знаходимося в Меридіані. Я навіть одягла костюмчик з Легіона Карха, щоб хоч трішки виходити типу за свою. Ось у нас такий великий Меридіан, і ще сюди входять якісь два поселення, які знаходяться внизу, і дістатись туди можна на ліфті. Зараз ми почнемо брати квести, щоб знати, що нам робити далі. Як тут жіночки дивно виглядають, типу, незвично вони одягаються. Що тобі треба?
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in shadow.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Можливо, це племінник і викрав цей меч.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridіan, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Добре. Мені навіть цікаво поговорити з ключником. Ну, давайте поговоримо. Ти
You
ключник.
saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Можна оглянути місце злочину. Ти мене пустиш в свій будинок подивитися на місце злочину? Не хоче, а де? Де можна подивитись місце злочину? А, ось. Типу стіна? Ось це вікно? Це і є місце злочину?
Drops of blood leading away.
Можливо, це хтось із місцевих, можливо, це його племінник. Давайте поки покажемо дорогу. Куди він біг? А тобі що потрібно? Візьмемо ще й в тебе квест. Чи це не в тебе?
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief. Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Так, поки ми не побіжимо за нашим крадієм, хочу взяти ще якісь квести. Де тут у нас мають бути квести? Ну, красиво у них в Меридіані, мені подобається. О, а тобі що потрібно? Стоїть. Це ще хто? Набирають кудись людей.
Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Ah, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you.
Перестань. Припини. Що ти несеш?
I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist.
Звідки ти знаєш, що я Нора? Я в одязі Карха.
Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
If I did look into your rumor,
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, and you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this. Payment on return.
Ну, це доволі цікавий квест. Цікаво, як вони приручають цих роботів. Поки це вміє робити, типу, тільки Елой. Куди нам бігти, поки не зрозуміло. Добре, розберемось. Підвиньтесь. Що тут у нас ще за квести є?
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
you mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Типу, один єдиний. Вау, який тут робот стоїть красивий по центру. Один єдиний яструб може мене взяти в собі в учні. А що це у вас тут таке лежить і можна це просканувати? довкола цього будинку мисливців.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally, but I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridіan have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is...
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half-suns, one for 15 full suns, and one you'll love for all blazing suns.
Так ось навіщо мені ці всі угіддя і збирати ці всі сонця?
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15...
То хоч покажіть, за що я маю надривати собі пупок. Типу, перше угіддя я пройшла на 3 сонця, а друге угіддя тільки на 1 сонце. Тому що там реально такі вже складні пішли завдання і складно. Цікаво, що мені цей Асіс розповість?
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your bed.
Тобто воняю.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Ох ти й тварина просто. Нагробив, сказав мені, що я тут смерджу. Типу, чому так до неї відносяться? Це несправедливо. Не подобається мені цей тип. Хотіла б я вибити йому декілька зубів. То він себе як півень веде. Добре, ми шукали тут крадія. Продовжимо пошуки цього крадія. Можливо, його вже немає, і він втікнув.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone.
До ліфтів. У них тут навіть є ліфти. Це доволі незвично бачити в такому дикому світі ліфти. Тобто Меридіан – це цивілізація.
Someone must have seen him go by.
Рокаша.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
А тепер мені потрібно з візором бігати. Шукати. Де він міг проникати, сховати меч? Можливо, в якийсь квітник кинув. Типу, могло бути і так. Меридіан такий собі оплот цивілізації, а всі решта племен ніби як дикарі живуть. Не розумію, чому так.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Так, це куди? Аж сюди. Добре. Зараз ми прокатаємось на одному із ліфтів. Це доволі кумедно. Тому і називають вони нас варварами, тому що в Нора немає нічого подібного. У них маленькі такі села, дерев'яні будиночки. Живуть і мені чомусь схоже на вікінгів. А ці побудували собі власний святий Меридіан і живуть в цілій фортеці. Оп. Вже ніч. Їдемо вниз. Ха! Волосся піднялось. Доволі цікаво, незвично. Не вистачає телепортів якихось, але дякую за ліфт. Село під Меридіаном. Королівські кукурудзяні поля. Ха, кукурудзу вирощують, погляньте, банани. У них тут цілі плантації. Нормально так Меридіан влаштувався. Мені здається, що тут якісь залишки якогось древнього міста побудовані прямо в горах. З ким мені тут треба поговорити? Ага, Робін Гуде. Їхнього часу.
I was told to expect you, Eloi. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Доволі дивно. Є типу карха і є карха темряви. Це мені ще й доволі далеко бігти, я так розумію. Так, зовсім іншу частину карти мене по квестам посилають. Ну, типу, ми обіцяли допомогти розслідувати смерть сестри Еренда. Тому потрібно якраз туди просуватися. Так, ну що ж, ми прийшли на те місце, де ми мали би зустрітися із нашим Елрондом. Він тут з кимось воює, з коп'єрогом. Ого!
Looks like we're introduced.
Мені здається, він і сам впорався. Типу, Елрон взагалі не боїться нічого. Елрон, ти не можеш вбити ось цього маленького робота. Це саме найлегше, що взагалі тут є. Да зараз підійду, дай мені облутати тут усе. Та почекай, в тебе тут щось лежить. От тепер можна поговорити.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No, but it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us, and Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridían. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
Тобто карха темряві – це ті карха, яких вигнали, так би мовити, у вигнання за їх гріхи через те, що вони підтримували попередній режим кровопролиття, страчували, приносили в жертву людей Нора, таких як Елой. А тепер вони як повстанці воюють, типу, з усіма.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Треба знайти їх ватажка і завалити. Взагалі, вони ж мають десь сидіти, дислокуватися. Має бути в них якась база. Просто потрібно знайти. Зібратися всім разом, знайти їх і знищити. І всім буде добре.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Ну, не так вже й далеко від Меридіана, насправді. Типу, я набагато далі від дому. Типу, Меридіан ось тут, а ми забрались сюди. Ну, нас не так далеко. А от ми взагалі ось тут жили. І нам довелось пройти величезний шлях.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
А що ось тут за будинок на скелях? Хто тут живе? Теж карха?
Almost there.
Дарма ти пішов один? Скажу я тобі. Хто це там сидить?
These look like drag marks.
All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
Ну, добре.
Arrows scattered there. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Звісно, він їй так відразу й не повірить, типу, вона така молода, юна. Ну що, давайте дізнаємось, хто це зробив. Можливо, це хтось із Меридіана. Могло таке бути? Я вже ні в чому не впевнена. Ти де там загубився? Ти йдеш зі мною чи ні? Гуртом і від роботів легше відбиватись. А ось тут і видно сліди. Сліди цієї телеги і кров, яка капала. Навіть цікаво, що це за трупа, хто її сюди привіз, навіщо? Ух, таємниці.
Why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
Я якраз бачила з протилежного боку. Так, а це хто в нас тут ходить? Це ходить там робот, який нам потрібен, до речі, осідлати його і відкрити карту. Я пам'ятаю, бачила ось ці скелі з долини. Я ще звернула увагу, що це за залишки, чи це супутники були, чи що це тут таке було. Нас зараз тут зустрінуть.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asuram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Ну, прекрасно. Ще мені озером не вистачало. Можна до якось до них залізти, цікаво. Я ж тебе завалю. Від'їдь уже. Він настільки поранений, продовжує битись. Все.
What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Що? Де? Де машина? Яка машина? Та ладно, горити вже. Воно мене просто задрало. А! О, прекрасно, де ще один? Ти, я тобі допоможу, диви, як у мене як класна штуканція. О! От і все.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
Нова машина лиходій? Так, щоб тут ще можна було дивитись.
What are those leather straps? So much blood. These look like vanguard weapons. Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it. A lot of people died here. A massacre. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
Що ще ми тут знайшли?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Більше немає ніяких підсказок.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something.
А що саме вони хотіли приховати?
Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridían. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor.
Можливо, це не вона, її викрали.
Mutilated enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Правильно вона все каже. Її побили так, що не могли дізнатися, вона це чи не вона. А навіщо тоді її викрадати? Чи це було інсценування смерті? Незрозуміло, але дуже цікаво. І ось новий квест. Судячи з усього, сестру Еренда Ерзу не вбили, а викрали. Але залишаються ще питання, де вона, хто це зробив, навіщо? А ще потрібно зайти в зону розкопок, десь тут неподалік. Місце, куди в минулій серії ми дізнались, ходив Олін, який, мабуть, причетний до того, що нас намагалися вбити на ініціації. Це все знаходиться ось поруч, тому, я гадаю, можна буде сходити. Поки ми тут, чому б його і не збігати? Це все поруч. Так, ось ми дісталися до цього місця, практично, зону розкопок. Я ще бачу, тут лиходії воюють зі скарабами. Ну, хай собі воюють. Я потім прийду, все полутаю. Там такі бої йдуть просто шикарно. О, і ці побігли туди. Хай воюють. І поки вони займаються, так би мовити, з роботами, ми зайдемо в їхню зону розкопок. Так, мені здається, вони зараз побачать цей кіт. Пора валити звідси.
I can get out of this.
Хай вони там собі бігають, а я собі йду в зону розкопок. Типу, мене це більше цікавить. Чи є тут хто? В них теж демон є свій. Як так?
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares, yes. The worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise.
Це, мабуть, якась бойова машина часів війни, скоріш за все, тому що їх немає в нашому каталозі. Щоб вони підкорювалися якимось котлам, якимось програмам, це ніби машина для вбивств.
So much for catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all.
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were
My fingers stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
Forgive this intrusion, Eloi. You left me no choice.
А це ще що?
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
Це що ще таке? Вбийте захватчиків-сектантів. Олін для мене синім кольором, ніби не ворог. Сектанти землекопи, але як я маю ще вбити цих роботів? Добре. Нам потрібно відстрелити тут компоненти.
No, you had your chance.
І всі хочуть зараз смерті Елой. А, серйозно? Типу, як я тепер маю вижити, коли мене атакують і роботи, і сектанти? Є підстрелити тобі цю дурню? У вас тут ще й двоє. Ви серйозно? Я ж нічого не бачу. Ідіть до біса. Нічого, виживемо, зараз всіх накажемо, накрафтимо собі стріли. Ого! Так, мені щось не дуже хочуть давати жити. Я так дивлюся, роботи це, мабуть, єдине, що мене не повинно зараз турбувати. Судячи з того, що я маю, мабуть, в першу чергу вбити цих всіх лучників, які тут заважають жити, а потім вже розстрілювати роботів. До побачення. Хто там ще залишився з сектантів? Зараз я вас всіх тут вб'ю, а потім візьмусь за демонів. Ти мене дістав уже. Все. Ого! Я забула, що демони вміють жбурляти каміння. Ну що, останній робот, як мені до тебе дістатись? Хочу відстрелити йому хоч раз оцей компонент. Мені здається, що він ще й заражений, цей робот. Типу не просто демон, а він ще й ніби захватчик заражений. Відстрелили компонент. Коли ти вже від'їдеш? Нарешті. Не пройшло півроку, і я нарешті вбила ці машини. Вони знову кудись всі втікнули. Якісь чашки. Так, Олін, походу, від'їхав, я так дивлюсь. Тобі вже добре?
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Karja.
Shadow Karja?
Except they're not like any Karja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
Якийсь робот?
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
What are these Eclipse cultists after besides me?
They never said. But given the Karja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridían back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Osram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest, but then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridían. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
Просто прекрасно. Мало нам проблем, так вони ще більш небезпечних тварин пробуджують. Мабуть, ще з часів війни.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
А хіба я маю якесь право зараз забрати в нього життя? Мені здається, я не вправі. Це має зробити Елронд або Едр. Він має провести якийсь суд над своїм другом за цю зраду, або король. Мені здається, не я маю докладати до цього руку. Він, можливо, ще нам знадобиться. Нехай віддасть нам всі дані, попрацює подвійним агентом, я не знаю, хоч щось зробить.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
Можливо, він ще помре, коли буде намагатися врятувати свою родину. То це квести нам під'їхали. Чим далі, тим дедалі цікавіше. Мені здається, що Карха Темряви поклоняються якомусь роботу, яким це всім керує. Щось в мене таке ніби враження з'явилось. Куди нам тепер потрібно? Ось сюди. Але за кадром ще потрібно побігати, позбирати ці всі чашки, які тут є, квітки, різну дурню, відкрити фрагменти карт. Гадаю, що в наступній серії можна буде сходити в якийсь із цих котлів. У нас їх тут 3 наразі на карті. Дякую за те, що дивитесь Horizon. Тицяйте вподобайки. Можливо, будуть якісь підсказки з приводу того, в який із котлів краще піти в першу чергу. А ми з вами побачимось уже в наступній серії. Всім бувайте!